What's up, seniors? Coming at you live from the Macaulay bunker. Got my safety gear on, ready to rock and roll. Actually, I can't wear this. Thing's really heavy. Oh my gosh. Look at the haircut that I need. Okay. Let me find a hat so you guys don't have to look at this. Here we go. Much better. It is so awesome out today. I'm going to do you guys' lesson. I'm going to drink my latte. Yeah, it's a latte. Still really hot. And then I'm just going to spend the rest of my day outside. Let me adjust this thing a little bit. There we go. So, in your study guides, you probably have, why can't I think of it? Sappho poems that we were going to read. Meh. Let's not read those. Instead, let's get right into the meat and the bones. We got 2 plays left in this Greek mythology thing. This Greek mythology unit, not thing. One is Oedipus Rex, which is what we're going to do next. And the other is Antigone, which goes along with Oedipus Rex. But let's get into Oedipus Rex, and I'll send you guys a link to a digital copy of it and stuff. And Antigone, I think I'm going to have you guys watch. I don't know. I think I'll give you the option, because some of it's hard to watch, because it's old. Okay, so let me set up some things for you. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pull up your study guide, and we'll talk about everything you need to know on Ye Old Study Guide. Greek mythology, old study guide. Have my coffee while I'm waiting for it to load. Oh, Sappho. Where's our... Doesn't make any sense. Things don't make any sense. Rage of Achilles. Did I open the right one? No, I didn't. Because I threw Oedipus in later on. Isn't this like a really intriguing video? Memnon, blah, blah, blah. It goes with heroic age, Antigone. Where is my Oedipus? Why isn't it on there? Let me look at you guys's. Instead of trying to look at keys. Greek mythology study guide. Here's you. Okay. So we've made our way. So we're going to skip Echoes of the Heroic Age because I couldn't find that on PDF. That's actually a really good description of things that you need to know. But it basically talks about the Iliad, and the Iliad's historically accurate for hundreds of years. Thousands. People didn't think Troy really existed. They thought it was just part of Homer's story in the Iliad and that he'd made Troy up. But he didn't make Troy up because they found the ruins of Troy in like the 40s or the 50s. So Troy really existed. Whether or not the battles that he talked about took place, no one knows. And then Sappho. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to give you guys the lit terms, but I want you to look up the vocabulary terms. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And those will help you when we read the play. But first, we have tragic hero. Now, a tragic hero, I like to think of it in terms of Batman, like I do with everything. So, when we think about a tragic hero, and let me just give you the definition. A tragic hero is the protagonist of a tragedy in dramas. In his Poetics, Aristotle records the description of the tragic hero to the playwright and strictly defines the place that the tragic hero must play and the kind of man he must be. So basically, to know what a tragic hero is, we need to know some of the traits of a tragic hero. Achilles is a tragic hero. Because when we think about Achilles, tragic heroes are always doomed to die young. And that was Achilles' thing too. His mom said about it, you were born to live a short life, and now you have to deal with Agamemnon and your girl being taken away. So, when we think about a tragic hero is a person in a Greek play or anything where they are doomed to give themselves up for the greater good. They are doomed to die early, young, and have a lot of grief in their life. Now, when we think about modern tragic heroes, I mean, Batman always comes to hand because I don't know any of the other superhero movies. I just watched Batman. When we think about Batman and the traits of a tragic hero, was he doomed to die young? Batman is kind of doomed to die young. And although, like with the new Christopher Nolan ones, we don't really see him dying. I don't know. The end of that was weird. I didn't really know what went on. I mean, he flew an atomic bomb out to the ocean and it blew up. How could he have passably escaped? But then Alfred's sitting there having lunch somewhere and Batman's like, hey, it's me. You thought I died. But if we take that last aspect out of it, he did give himself for the greater good. He died young. Did he have a horrible childhood like Achilles had? Sure did. His parents were murdered in front of him. And this is when we talk about the difference between a hero and a villain, when we talked about Batman and the Joker, where Batman took something tragic that happened in his life, and there goes Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Smelling the vacuum that I shut off. So, Batman didn't want anybody to feel like he felt when his parents died. Well, the Joker, on the other hand, wanted everyone to feel like he felt. And those two are really classic hero, classic villain. That's why I point to him all the time. Okay. Now, another thing that we need to know about, where's our other, is hubris. So hubris. Hubris is excessive pride. Hubris means I'm great, I know I'm great, and I got everything under control. But then, because of that excessive pride, because of that hubris, they get themselves into trouble because they think, I'm the greatest, nothing can stop me. Achilles was like that. Psst, Achilles ends up dying. I'm the greatest, nothing can stop me. Blah, blah, blah. I'll live forever, so I can just do whatever I want. And that doesn't always work out for them. And as a matter of fact, whenever you have excessive hubris, it rarely works out for you. So, that's what we've talked about. We talked about tragic hero. We've talked about hubris. We talked about how you guys need to do your vocabulary words. And I would do them because they will be on a quiz. And now we can get right into this. And I will send you guys a digital copy of this. This is called Oedipus Rex. And let me set this up. So this first video, I'll do it in two parts. This first video will be all of our vocabulary, me setting the play up, letting you know what's going on and everything. And then I'll stop and we'll make another video and we'll start reading the actual play. I'll start reading the actual play to you, I guess. I don't know if I can do the voices of all these people. So, here's our cast of characters. We have Oedipus. Oedipus is the king of Thebes. Thebes is where all of this takes place. Then we have a priest of Zeus. We have Creon. He is the brother of Jocasta. Okay, Oedipus is married to Jocasta. Jocasta, her brother, is Creon. He's like third in command of Thebes. And then we have the chorus. The chorus is important. So, the purpose of a chorus in Greek tragedies is for one thing, a chorus is a group of people who all move as one and who all speak as one. And the whole purpose of it is to set the mood of the play, to set the themes. They also interpret action and show how that action is related to what the gods think. And they also, they reflect on events. So they give like recaps of what's going on. And they let you know how characters are feeling on the inside too. And they just give background information. So it's like having people commenting on your life all the time. That's what the chorus is. Commenting on the main characters' lives. Okay. And you guys are lucky because I usually make the whole class do the chorus. Okay, so we've got Oedipus, king of Thebes, a priest of Zeus, Creon, Oedipus' brother-in-law. The chorus, Tiresias, he's a blind prophet. And we've talked about this a million times. Archetypes of blind prophets, they always see what everybody else can't see. We have a messenger from Corinth, a shepherd, a messenger from inside the palace, Antigone and Ismene. They are the daughters of Oedipus and Jocasta. And then we have guards in attendance and some more priests of Thebes. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to upload this, and then we'll do part 2, where we actually start reading it.